You're watching Genting Bet's preview to the opening round of the Champions League with me, Pete Colley, and world football expert Guillem Balague, who is now a Genting Bet ambassador. We're here at the fantastic Palm Beach Casino in Mayfair, and the first job for Guillem is to pick his treble for the opening round of the Champions League on Tuesday evening. Now, we'll start off with the first game. Guillem, I think you've looked at...
Champions League, by the way.
Hey?
Champions League is when the season really gets exciting, doesn't it? Isn't that your first peak of the season?
It's where you know the season's really started.
That's right.
So we're looking at Inter versus Slavia Prague. Now, you've straight away interested me here. Conte, with what he's doing with Inter. Impressed?
Yes, because this is a team that hasn't managed to get a continuous run of winning. This is season after season. And Conte has managed to straight away change it to a formation that he's comfortable with three at the back, two wing backs. And of course, he's got up front a magnificent combination of Lautaro Martinez, who will be the third pick perhaps. I think when Alexis Sanchez is ready, will partner Lukaku up front. And you've heard Lukaku talking about Conte as the best managers he's ever had. When I hear those kind of things, I'm thinking, what would the other managers you've been with think? There's no need, but I think he's just trying to say, I am home, I feel in a place that the manager's going to get the best out of me, and I'm sure that that's going to happen. So you won't have big names throughout the side, apart from perhaps Godin, of course, who's come from Atletico Madrid and will be one of the three centre-backs. But what you have already with Inter is a team that knows exactly what they're doing. That's what the pre-season has been about. And if people wonder why Conte cannot be in a club for a long time, it's because of the intensity he does, everything he does. He's changed already the mind of the players. He's made them play the way he wants, and they have to be favourites against Slavia Prague, which are exciting team to watch. Already top of the Czech league after 8 games, 6 victories, 2 draws, and with a team that's similar in a way to a Jurgen Klopp team. Just they are intense, they're offensive, and I think Inter will pick their weaknesses and exploit them.
Inter at home, obviously, but you're right, Slavia Prague, 8 games, 6 wins. If nothing else, it's going to be an interesting game, isn't it? It's going to be good to watch.
Yes, and they are known for their offensive football, but at the same time they're quite balanced. They only conceded a couple of goals in the league, so this is a team that won't make it easy for anybody. But I just feel that with Conte you've got the know-how, you've got the style, you've got the defensive intensity that you need in these kind of things. At home it'll be difficult to score against Inter, especially an inexperienced team like Slavia Prague.
So you're going for Inter?
Yeah,
Inter victory?
It's going to be Inter, I think.
Okay, well, you can check out all the enhanced odds at gentingsbet.com, or just look at the ticker at the bottom of the screen. Now, the second game is Ajax versus Lille. Now, where are you going here then?
Lille have lost some of the players. Obviously, Nicolas Pepe, who's at Arsenal, will be the biggest name, but generally it's a team that surprised everybody by being the runners-up in the French league. But they've shown a weakness already in terms of the squad. And Ajax, on the other hand, you'd say, yeah, but they've lost also key players. But the manager has said quite clearly from the beginning that this is a team that will be stronger. And you think, yeah, but you lost De Jong and De Ligt and Dolberg. Wober, the centre-back, left halfway through the season as well. The rest of the team is there. And even though I think they started the season with a draw against Vitesse, a 2-2 draw, after that, they've just been scoring for fun while they were trying to qualify to the group stage of the Champions League. So the usual names, the Ziyech, Tadic, Van de Beek, they've all been scoring and assisting. So you've got a side that knows exactly how to play, have got the same essence that we saw last season, and already have started competing at the highest level to try to get, as I said, to the group stage. So you have to give to Ajax, especially at home, the possibility of winning.
They were the surprise team in the tournament last year, weren't they, getting all the way?
Yes.
So you're going for a Ajax victory, and does home advantage play?
I think in every case, home advantage, and I'm not sure if anybody has got to the bottom of why that is, but there is an advantage, psychological advantage. You're playing at home, you're on fans. We know all that. It must be something else. It must be the way players, consciously or unconsciously, approach games. What's very key, and I just heard Messi gave an interview a couple of days ago. One of the things I picked from it, not so much the headlines that everybody's talking about how he wanted Neymar to be at Barcelona, etc., but more like he said, we did not score away. They won against Liverpool at Anfield. When they won the Champions League, they did it in every game away. So away goal changes everything. In the group stage is a different story. As I said, Lille hasn't hit top form yet, while Ajax have. So you don't want to play against Ajax right now.
Now, final pick of your treble for Tuesday night is Napoli versus Liverpool. Now, this is an exciting one, and they met last year, didn't they?
Yes, it was one victory each, if I'm not mistaken, and it was a team that it's the kind of team that Liverpool perhaps will struggle with, because they also as intense and they like to go forward with Irving Lozano, the new signing. You've got Martins, you've got so much quality in Callejon, quality but pace as well. Yeah. So Liverpool now is such a complete team though. They can defend, they can attack, and they've added a maturity to the side that, say, if we went a few months back to January, February of last season, when you saw them tense and we think like, yeah, they're just going to crumble under that pressure. And they kind of did. They drew some games. You think now 6 months after that, I think, it's not going to happen. It just feels like they've gone through so much in the last year and a half, that they're able to also manage against a team that counter-attacks them. We know all the names. We know that, for instance, Mane and Salah haven't had an international break. They've been resting actively, if you like, but at home in Liverpool, while Firmino has played both games, not fully, but with Brazil. Let's see how that affects the side. But in any case, when you've got three guys like that can score at any time, can create at any time, a midfield that they know their role, not so much creative, but in terms of blocking whatever comes their way, and a back four that can attack down the wings and can defend with Van Dijk, for me, and for many, the best centre-back in the world. And let's not forget the goalkeeper. It's difficult not to put your money on them. I think they could go to Italy, and even though they didn't travel very well when they go to Italy in recent times, I think you will give them the possibility of winning.
So opening day job for our new Genting Bet ambassador, Guillem Balague, and you've gone for Tuesday night Inter, Ajax and Liverpool. And currently that is 4-1. Now you've heard the expert. You can check out all the enhanced odds at gentingbet.com, and also look out for Wednesday's treble.